Morning. My name is Gloria Tomato Sirobe. Ndingumngane kaPhili, ndingumngane kaNathi. And I'm speaking on behalf of all of our friends, which are many. Sincere condolences to the family, the Mthethwa family and Buthelezi family. We see and hear your grief, and we are here to say we are with you in spirit and in body and everything. Nathi the family man, Nathi the politician, Nathi the husband, Nathi the loyal friend is what my 3 minutes is going to try and do in such a short time. 2012, when Makotane was turning 100 years. For the people my age, you will know who Makotane is. For the young ones, I will send you on social media who Makotane is. She was turning 100 years because she was the same age as the ANC. And we decided to make this birthday for her and in a very meaningful way. And we decided to combine it with the other stalwarts who were still there at the time. Omangadi Mengo, Mam Simang, Omam Betha, Omangobi, all of them, including Sonia's mother, Mrs. DeBrain, who's still with us today. We decided to make it such a meaningful birthday because we thought we were running out of time and with them. And we haven't told them how much we love them. And so we use this occasion of Makotane to actually show our gratitude to all of them. And of course, the women of that age, they were dressed to kill. And the only thing we were short of was who is this handsome guy who must give them their birthday gifts. We didn't shop for long. We phoned Phili and said only Nathi can do this. And he agreed in a short notice time, but in a Nathi way, he agreed with all the humility in the world. And so Nathi came. He did not only deliver gifts to these fine women, he actually gave us a quick history of the SACP and ANC in a birthday way, because Usam Kotane was both SACP and ANC. So he used that birthday to educate us, and we're always grateful for that. But there was a catch because this was in 2012. Umakotana asked me, who is this beautiful lady with this gentleman? And I had to fudge the issues now. Hi, Makotane, sebelobolile, fiancé, all of those words. And the truth of the matter, Phili, it was not true. But then after that, a deal had to happen. And of course, it did happen. And we're always grateful for that. Then comes the wedding, which is the year later, 2013. Nathi, the politician, actually showed his might at this point. Phili's friends were split. We all know how ANC and COPE couldn't talk to each other. There was a war zone in every house because others were ANC and others were COPE, and people were married or were splitting or affairs were getting broken because of ANC and COPE. It was that tense. But Phili's friends were split because others are in business, others are in politics. It was all over the place. Nathi had a thick skin. He was not going to leave none of us outside. That wedding, Phili, was the biggest event I've ever seen, with ANC and COPE in one yard. And there was so much love. And we even wondered, why are these people fighting? But Nathi actually made sure that actually this is a farce. It's not possible that people can differ so much on issues of this matter. Fast forward, now Nathi is going to be made the ambassador to France, amongst the many things. And we were quite intrigued by how Pili, specifically being a corporate leader, decided to suspend her own profession and decided, I will be the wife this time. I will suspend everything for Nathi's career. Usifundisa umshado Phili. Usifundisa wasibonisa umendo mntanasekhaya. Because it was always going to be explainable if you said, I have to stay at home and work, and I will keep coming to France, just closer to Yolandi Sisu. Don't ask me, whatever that is. It would have been understandable that you could do that because we understood who you are in corporate life. But you decided to suspend your own career to go and support Unathi. What a beautiful decision. 2 years later, 2 years of bliss is what you had with him. 2 years of fun in a country that you love a lot. It was just that wonderful. But I shudder to think, if you chose the other option and this event happened and you were in South Africa, you wouldn't live with yourself, we wouldn't understand. And so I thank you very much for that tough decision you made of suspending your own career and be that wife that Nathi, the ambassador, actually needed. Nathi did more than being an ambassador. We all talk about this big investment conference that he did in France, and it was so large, President. It was so large. There is no big businessman in France who did not come to indulge the South African business. It was the biggest conference for Europe, as I understand it. And this is hardly 12 months ago. But the amount of happiness and joy by South Africans, the business people, was more than you could ever imagine. And we all think about just how happy Nathi was. But his real happiness was actually seeing himself having taken up the battle for South Africa as a final destination for investment capital decision. He was forcing the matters. He was pushing the boundaries as an ambassador for the country. So he did more than the diplomatic thing. He got deep into those relationships. And then the big thing about this accreditation, you see Nathi happy everywhere. The Monaco accreditation, the World War celebration a Saturday before all of this. We cannot visualize just how actually he could have ended up in 2 days' time being in this form. My baby sister, even though we don't know how you feel, but I can visualize that evening when you were running up and down that house, looking for Nathi everywhere in the house, all the floors, in the office, in the lounge, everywhere. And it turned out that Nathi is actually no more. But in a Nathi way, he gave his last line of march to your brother to be in Paris in time to look after you. And Sifiso, we have to thank you. On behalf of friends, we really appreciate that you could do what you did. You moved from being a PhD in monetary policy to being a PA of Pili. If you phoned Pili that time, he would answer the phones and did all of that. We really appreciate that. Grieving is personal. We cannot tell you how you do it. But as friends, Pili, we will fail you if I don't say this. Family traditions. Nathi was a very deep family person. The Mthethwa traditions were very important to him. Everything about his home was very important to him. And so what we will ask as friends is do all of that, which the Mthethwa family is asking you, especially this time, because these family traditions come from long time ago. You have got to embrace them They will not harm you. We will be here. We will hold your hands. We will be with you all the way. The Mthethwa family will treat you as Nathi's wife long after he has gone. There are traditions and cultural things. They are going to expect you to come and be here and be Nathi's wife. As friends, we have to encourage you to do this. We also know the address now. We will come with you. Abantu bakamthethwa, usekhona umfazi wenu, don't worry. Sikhona, we will make sure that she remains Mrs. Mthethwa. With that, I really want to express our sincere condolences. And Pili, your friends are with you all the way. And the Buthelezi family and the Mthethwa family, we will follow your instructions. We will follow your direction because Pili is our friend. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.